designs are all symbols. The symbols go back in time immemorial.
Most artists prefer working on canvas or stone or even heavy wrought iron. For Bloomington artist Natalie Kravchuk, the canvas is much, much smaller and much, much more delicate.
There were symbols for plant life, for animal life, symbolism to the colors that were used.
Natalie specializes in creating a type of Ukrainian folk art known as pysanka writing. Neatly crafted and deeply symbolic images written on a fragile, everyday egg. It's an art that has been practiced for thousands of years in Ukraine and other Eastern European countries. An art Natalie first learned at the age of 4, sitting next to her grandpa Nick.
The pysanka writing tradition goes back probably 2,500 years, when they imbued the eggshell with different symbols and designs. They would empower the egg even more. The women would gather and write them, in the wee hours of the morning, late at night. They believed that the more of them they could write, the more powerful those eggs would become.
Instead of simply painting onto an eggshell canvas, Ukrainian pysanka artists like Natalie are actually writing, using a wax resistance method to apply rich colors and cultural symbols to each egg. She uses heat from a small candle flame and a pen-like object known as a kiska stick, which is loaded with melted beeswax. When melted and applied, the wax flows like ink.
With the advent of Christianity, the symbols then evolved to have Christian meanings, and that is how they become associated with the Easter season.
Natalie carefully crafts each design element with wax outlines, then dips the egg into a specific colored dye. The color does not appear on the areas where she applies the wax. After soaking the egg in one colored dye, she pulls the egg back out, dabs it off, and writes more wax symbols and designs. She then dips it into another colored dye. Natalie continues this process until all of the colors and wax designs have been written. Finally, she melts away all the wax, revealing a treasure of colorful designs underneath.
You write with intention. You may not know who that pysanka will end up going to, but you want to be in a peaceful frame of mind. You want to pass to the pysanka a spirit of calm and hope and good intentions. There's a legend that the more people that wrote pysanka, the more we would keep evil from permeating the planet. There's also a legend that there's a monster or a kind of a creature chained to a cliff, and the more pysanka are brought out among the people in that region, the tighter the chains stay, contract and hold back that monster from taking over their world. People need to understand that there are nations here who are constantly struggling to keep their identity. People need to understand that identity is tied to folk arts. Folk arts are tied to identity, and the reason I keep explaining this and teaching it is to bring attention to the fact that Ukraine is an independent nation. It's an independent culture that will not be obliterated. It does give me a sense of pride. I mean, I enjoy the pysanka art, and I continue to do it because I do enjoy it, but I also continue to do it because it it must be continued. This really is the only way that this art form, this folk art, is to be preserved, is to pass it on from generation to generation. And I'm really happy to share it with others also.